Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. The scenario is Dead on Arrival. It was written by John B. Monroe, and it can be found in the Blood Brothers collection. Our game master is Josh Harwood, and this is a one-shot. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Josh?
Thanks, Tom. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a lovely evening of horror. We are on our 5th movie of the night, and I hope you continue on as we go Dead on Arrival. And I am your curator for the evening. It is fall of 1982, and intrepid adventurers have just finished a wonderful camping weekend away. But on their way back, they decide to take a detour just because it seemed like it would cut an hour or two out of their journey. Little did they know the town they would come across, Farville, was not having a good time, and their homecoming was a bit of a bus crash. So, you guys are in a green Volvo station wagon, and you're all chilling. Ronald is driving, and he's driving along.
Are you sure that this is a shortcut? We're like way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, a map's a map, Josh. You know, it's not, the blue lines are rivers, the red lines are roads. Right, Kath?
Yeah, that is how maps work.
I don't know what's the maintenance on these roads out here. It's not like it's the city.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Some guy comes along every couple of months with a shovel and fixes up the roads.
I mean, if there's something you really should be worried about, I mean, Mark is on his 9th rendition of the Goldfinger theme song. So,
Mark, dude, could you just stop, please?
There is a radio.
I bet you will get a good view up ahead. It looks like there might be a clearing coming up.
Okay. So you all will see the 10-mile mark for a place called Farville. And this road just seems to be a straight.
Farville.
Well, you see on the map, this place it's a town because it's a black dot.
Can you tell by the size of the black dot how many people live there?
Well, if there's a ring around the black dot.
Right.
So,
it's not Chicago.
You can all do me listen rolls as you've just gone past the sign and you're going further down this back road.
94. I'm sitting right next to Mark with him singing in my ear.
Regular success.
Okay.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. 29 isn't a success. That's interesting.
Okay.
75 is nowhere close to a success.
So, Cameron is the only one who succeeded, from what I gather.
The dog barking out there somewhere.
Bear with me,
that was
too.
Mark.
Let's just pause a second. I need to let the dog back in.
May as well have been Mark.
Why are we stopping for this dog on the side of the road?
Well, we have to rescue it. You know, I love animals.
From the boredom of the woods.
The invisible narrator loves dogs.
Yes, I love dogs, and we'll go.
We did want to run over it. Get it out.
Want to run over a dog.
Yeah.
Bad
luck.
So.
Quick, keep talking about the dog, so it has to extend where he cuts it.
So, back in. So, Cameron, you hear this funk, and it seems to come from the hood of the car, listening, and it's just a coming from, and the car just stops.
I was just thinking, this is not the place that we want to break down.
Ron, why are we stopping?
The engine was making some weird noise. I heard that.
Oh no. Is it the radiator?
Well, Josh, you jinxed us. You just shouldn't have thought those things.
I know. It's like I've got these psychic abilities, and sometimes when you think too hard, I once said something nasty about my computer and it blew up.
Are you some kind of star child?
That's what you get for having a Commodore that you bought out of a garage.
My mom always said that I was special.
Yes.
Well, I'm pretty good at fixing some of the Jeeps and trucks at the reserve pool.
Yeah, I'm not bad with engines. I didn't hear anything though. But let's pop the hood.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I gotta pee. I'm gonna pee in the woods.
Okay.
Better than the car, thank you.
Yeah, better in the car.
Okay, so Sean and Ron, as you go and pop the front hood, you noticed that a bolt has snapped and the alternator has fallen loose.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not. Are both parts of the bolt present?
Yeah, they are. It's snapped, but it's kind of just fallen. All of it's fallen down. Yeah.
Yeah. What would cause a bolt to shear like this?
Yeah, that looks pretty significant there.
It's a pain in the ass.
Hours.
So it's not like we hit a giant pothole. There's probably another bolt that is less vital that we can switch out for this, right? So let's have a look around for,
Yeah, if anyone wants to, you can give me a mechanical repair.
Oh, sure. Carl,
77 is not a 75.
passed here.
Okay, Sean, you manage after a little while to temporarily fix the alternator, but you don't know how much time you've bought. You hope that you've bought enough time to make it to the next town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully they've got a Napa or something we can replace this properly with. Because Farville doesn't sound like the place that's going to have a Best Western.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a mechanic.
That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. If it's big enough to be a significant dot on the map, I'm sure it's got a garage.
Well, and worst comes to worst, I'm sure they have a phone.
Yeah.
Curator, do you know what AAA is?
What? Sorry.
It's a kind of insurance company for drivers in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
A subscription, then you can get your car fixed or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be a luck roll kind of thing or a credit. There you go.
Yeah, you can give me a luck roll for that.
They'll actually even come and help you, even if you're not AAA, but they'll charge you a fortune for it.
Right.
And just don't have cell phones.
Yeah, 82.
No way to call them.
So regular luck roll. Was it? Yeah, assuming we get to Farville and there's a phone.
Yeah,
success.
Yeah, you'd be able to sort that out.
Maybe.
No, it's a good thing we renewed that.
Yeah. Fired last year. Oh, sorry.
It's a good thing I'm at home taking care of things while you're got your nose in the books. Because under other circumstances, I'd leave that to you and it would be lapsed.
Deep down, Ron, though, you and Kathy both know, and you just don't want to say to the rest that the battery in the car is very unreliable.
Yeah,
so,
but why would you worry them like that, Curator? They didn't need to know.
They don't need to know, but you two get to know.
Well, what do you think, Ron?
I have this funny feeling that there might be something wrong with the battery.
Well, I think this bolt's in here pretty good now. What do you think, Ron? You think this can get us maybe to Farville?
It should do, and let's check all the connections on the alternator that they haven't.
Yeah.
Nothing's come loose. There's some relatively small wiring and stuff. We want to make sure we don't just go out another 10 minutes for no reason.
You have any spare water and oil in the trunk? Maybe we can top everything off.
Yeah, you'd have spare stuff in the back, like.
All right, so make sure to top off the liquids.
You would have prepared because you were coming camping, so you'd have prepared basic stuff in case something happened to the car, like.
Yeah. So the radiator's good, the oil's good.
Yeah. Everything just seems you're just unsure how long your temporary fix will last, Sean. But
okay, folks, if you haven't all used the woods, we're gonna go in, and of course nobody's gone by us on this quiet road in 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, it's very quiet.
We want to make it to Farville soon in hopes we can get a mechanic. So wrap it up.
All righty. What time of day is this, by the way? Is this like noontime, lots of sun, or?
Yeah. You're about midday. You set off quite early because
camping.
And you were quite far out, so you wanted to make good time. So it's about midday.
Mark, if you want to finish those Cheetos while we're stopped, then I won't have to listen to you crunching in between numbers.
At least it keeps his mouth shut, Ron. God, do you want to hear Goldfinger uninhibited?
If it kept his mouth shut, Cam, that would be a different story.
I'll get back to singing that very shortly. Don't you worry, folks.
This camping trip already sucked.
What about a movie? One of those new ones that came out.
God, Cat, don't encourage him to start singing that stupid song from Halloween 3.
We could start singing from Jaws. Da-dum, da-dum.
And then instantly he very loudly starts singing Goldfinger to try and drown everything.
Finger. Hey.
Wider than a mile, I'm drawn to you inside. Like, that's not the right song.
Okay. So we can assume that you've all got back in and you started on your journey down this few miles. You got a few miles left. And surprisingly, everything holds up. Sean, you weren't sure if it would last the few extra miles you had left to get to this Farville. As you come up to Farville's quite large. And you notice there are a lot of decorations up. Like there's homecoming decorations up around the town. There seems to be like loads of stuff for the local football team. But you all notice there's no one around.
That's odd. I wonder if there's like a big indoor game or something like that going on.
What time of the day is it?
It's about midday.
It's about noon. Maybe they're all having lunch.
Well, maybe it's I don't know. Homecoming is not an away game. Maybe the high school stadium is just around a hill or something. And
maybe big indoor basketball game or something going on.
Is there a payphone?
Yeah, there is one like at the end of the street, but you do actually notice, Kathy, as you said, you're looking for a payphone. You do notice there's actually a garage.
Oh, look.
/ gas station just a bit further up. And that's when you all start noticing there are actually a couple of people around. There are not many, like maybe 5 or 6, but they seem to be sluggishly walking around. You even see one like bump into a lamppost.
Oh, what the fuck? If we had cameras on our phones, we could take pictures and post them on.
Phones.
Cameras?
Yeah.
Just an idea for a movie I had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had something like that. And what was that movie? Blade Runner. Yeah, maybe something like that.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's like they came out of an all-nighter. Like, there must be a bar nearby. Well, actually, this is pretty late to be stumbling out of a bar.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
Phil.
So is the gas station garage? Is there an open place to drive in, or should I just pull up?
Yeah, you had to pull up next to a pump. That seems to be the best option. But as you pull up to the pump, and as expected, the car just cuts out completely.
Well,
As you pull up to the pump.
perfect timing, Ron. You got us here. Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, can someone loan me like a quarter? I should probably call my mom, tell her I'm gonna be late tonight.
I got a quarter.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, the gas
It only
station
costs
is
a
called.
couple of dimes. They don't give you change.
The gas station's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Fred's gas station.
Fred's gas station. All right.
They had to really think up that name, didn't they?
It's a small 4-pump full-service filling station, and there are a few vending machines, and there is like a small garage connected to it. So
Should be a payphone too.
yeah, there is a payphone as well.
So I'm going to have one honk before I get out of the car and head into the office looking for Fred.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come in with you, Ron.
So Sean and Ron are heading into the office. Mark will stay in the car eating his Cheetos. Josh, Cameron, Kathy, what are the three of you doing while those two are going?
I'm going to wander off a ways to smoke.
I'm going to go get the Coke from the Coke machine.
Okay.
And my mom, tell her I'll be late.
Mark,
Okay.
Mark, try Diamonds Are Forever. It's a newer Bond movie.
Diamonds are forever. It's like the same song.
He starts to loudly sing the song again, but then you hear him start to snore as he's kind of just falling asleep mid singing.
I could suffocate him and nobody would know the difference.
So, Sean and Ron, you guys head into the office. Josh, you managed to get your Coke without any issue. Cameron, you phone your mum, and you get through. It's very choppy, but you get through, and she kind of makes out what you're saying. But there is something weird that your mum says. She says, "Have heard be," and it cuts out.
Is the line's dead?
The line's dead. And it's kind of been like that the entire conversation with her, where it's straight in and out. But she did get confirmation that you were going to be late.
Yeah, right.
And it just sounded that she was a bit worried in her voice.
Moms.
And Sean and Ron, you enter the little office, and
There a tinkly bell?
yeah, there is as you enter, there is a tinkly bell that goes off, and instantly, out of like a side room, this hulking man kind of stumbles out.
Hello, are you Fred?
He's wearing a grey uniform, and it does say Fred on the uniform. And he just goes, "Check oil."
Yep, the oil's good. We have the bolt busted on one side holding up the alternator.
Check oil, as he stumbles over just slightly towards
Does he
the
look
counter.
wounded? Kind of look him over. Does he look like he's been hurt?
He's very pale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you okay? Should we try getting you a doctor?
Check oil, as a bit of blood starts dripping down.
Oh,
his
sir,
mouth.
you should have a seat, sir. Here, is there like a little water cooler in the corner or something like that? I can.
Yeah, there's a little water cooler.
Okay, I'll get a cup, get some water, and come on over to him and try to help him sit down and get him some water. And yeah,
Okay.
we need to.
as you go over to, you've got the water, you go over to him, and you go to help him sit down, and you notice that now his eyes, there's like bits of pus dripping down, blood coming out of his ears, and as you kind of moving here, helping him move to a chair, he just lunges for you. Check oil.
Check oil. Okay. All right, sir. You just calm down. Just we'll check the oil and get help.
Can you do me either a dodge or whatever, however you want to deal with this? As this man is lunging for you.
Okay, I'll do a standard. I'm pretty well trained in martial arts. So I'll do that maneuver to. Look at that, and I failed.
Yeah.
So look at that.
Ron, you witness as this man, Fred, literally, Sean, you managed to get your hand up, and you do actually get him out of the way, but this man takes a chunk out of your hand, rips off your pinky, and you just see it tear off, Ron. You see all the bones come out, and it just stretches into this man's mouth, and he's chomping on it in front, and he goes again towards Sean.
Jesus Christ! I try to roll away, and fuck.
So I'm going to look for the longest, heaviest thing I can bash Fred's head in.
Okay.
Like if there's a selection of this crossbar tire changing tools.
There's a variety of tools in here. Josh and Cameron, you have seen, because there's a glass window there, so you just kind of in front of you as you're finishing up your respective things. You see this occur, and Kathy, can you do me a spot hidden?
I'm going to grab my Coke bottle and run in there to hit him with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to run in.
I am blind as a bat. 78.
Okay. So, Ron, can you do me an attack roll? Let's say you pick up like a tire iron kind of thing.
Sure.
And you're going for?
Yeah. My baseball bat skill is 75. And I rolled a 38, so I will spend 1 luck to make that a 37, and that's a hard success.
Okay, yeah. Roll me damage, which I don't know what it is for. I think it's a D8 for a baseball bat or something like that.
Bat is 1d8 plus damage bonus.
Okay.
I do have a damage bonus. Wait.
I think you all have a damage bonus.
So the 1d8 is a 7, and the damage bonus 1d4 is a 1. So I just did 8 points of damage to poor Fred.
Yeah, so you bash Fred over the head and you leave a massive dent. As this is unusual, Ron, is it would leave a mark, but you have gone right into his skull, and you see like this. His flesh is kind of moldy.
I was hoping to go up to get him away from Ron's body, if that makes any difference.
Yeah, you would still either way, you would still rip off like bits of flesh, and he would still fall down. So if you hit him on the head or you uppercut him, he would still fall and if uppercutting him, he would hit his head on the counter, and you would still see this gash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how are his eyes moving after that?
No, his eyes are not moving.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And his eyes were already very cloudy anyway.
Oh, okay. Ron, let's get you away and get that cleaned up.
Or Sean. Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
God, this hurts like hell. Oh, I hate to ask for this, but the curator, how much damage did I take?
That's a good point. You took 3 points of damage.
All right.
And at least a digit.
Yeah, you did lose your pinky. And I need a con roll from you.
You got it. Just mark this and put this here. And then here comes con roll. Come on, my con is... Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, I passed. Very well. 30 out of 75.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, Josh and Cameron, if you're entering, Ron has dealt with this hulking man, and two more in these grey uniforms come out of that back room and towards the four of you.
What the hell?
Are they doing the?
And they're almost stumbling. Their arms aren't out. Their arms are kind of down, and some of what they say is like, but you do get things like pump and oil, and you do get what seems like normal words, but like they just can't form a sentence anymore. Their brain functions.
They're pale and their eyes are cloudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trusting these guys.
Zombies!
Yeah, I took out my fighting knife.
I've seen this movie.
Get this.
No, Sean, get out.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm coming out with you, but like I don't know what the hell these guys are up to. Our car is broken down. We're not driving away from this.
Well, there's a garage right here.
bolts,
These guys are stupid. We just need to get you cleaned up and wrapped up.
Yeah. But I don't know if these guys are going to come chasing us. They
That's
look
okay.
nuts.
They're mushier than they look.
Yeah, they're very slow moving as well. They're not going very quickly, and they just bash into anything that they stumble across.
I'm going to test my theory by flinging my bottle at one of their faces and see what happens.
Do me a throw roll, please.
Throw?
Yeah.
All things. Nah, I miss. Smashes on the wall.
Yeah, it just smashes on the wall.
But they don't react, do they?
No, they don't react.
See? Let's get away from them.
So, what are the four of you doing? Are you
Gotta
exiting?
get Sean away from here.
Yeah, okay. So, as you guys are exiting the office, you four can all do spot hiddens for me. As Kathy is just there
Across the
cigarette.
street smoking.
Okay.
I'm sort of staying inside with my tool to give them distance to get Sean
Okay.
wrapped up.
Yeah, that's fine.
In this place, there's going to be some kind of cleaning alcohol, some kind of binding material, and we need a bolt before we leave town. Right. So I'm just like ready to pop the next one of these foamy gray monsters in the head.
Yeah, you are sure if most things, especially for your car, you'd most likely find here anyway.
Right.
So.
And while I'm happy to get the authorities involved at some point, mostly I want to get out of this place.
Okay.
Zombies are always the enemy.
So everyone who's not Ron or Kathy then, did you roll a spot hidden? Did it?
Fail.
Yes, failed.
Failed horribly. I think I'm just in so much pain.
That's fine.
That justifies my 82 on my roll.
Nice cinematic rolls.
Okay, so
She's
you're
smoking, I'm in guardian position,
Yeah.
and the three people who could see something are like,
so as that's happening, Kathy, do me a dodge roll, please.
No,
Yeah, I figured as much. 38.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend the 6 points of luck to make that a pass.
That's fine. That is perfectly fine. So you managed to maybe out of instinct or something, maybe you felt like a shiver or something. Just you managed to step out of the way as this person seemingly lunged for you behind you, and now you notice there's about 30 people just coming out of buildings, and there's a few more down other streets. Altogether, you think about 50 people are just now out.
Ron,
coming out of buildings.
Ron, back way the hell up, back to the car.
Okay, so you can all hear Kathy, Josh, Cameron, and Sean. You will have noticed all these.
Oh crap! Mark too, and he's asleep in the van. We should go help them.
Mark's just snoring.
Ron stayed inside to get a part. I got to go help him.
I'm gonna go try to help Kathy. I'm a brown belt. I can do it.
I'm going to run back to the car and grab my baseball bat equivalent.
That's fine.
Do we, since we went camping, did we have a like a medical kit in the car?
Yeah, you would have basic like you'd have basic
going
like
for that.
aid.
I'm going for that, and I'll.
I can help you. Oh my good God! What happened to your hand?
Yeah, that asshole in there bit me and ripped my fucking finger off. Ah.
Okay. Yeah. If any, Sean, Kathy, and Cameron, you're probably with Kathy. You said you were going. You three are by the car. Sean, you'll be able to get a bandage around your hand. So three of you are there. Mark's still snoring his head off.
All right. Can I? So I have 2 years of veterinary school.
Yes.
So I have some knowledge of first aid and treating disease. Is there something I would know how to do to try to, because the human mouth is filthy, you don't, all that bacteria and stuff in there is not good to be bitten by. So
hydrogen.
Yeah.
Should I make a treat disease rule?
Do me a treat disease
rule. Okay.
Do me a treat disease rule.
Dun, 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 dun. 52 is a pass out of 55,
Yeah, so
barely.
You probably saw Sean just start to put the bandages over, and then you're just like, "Hey, wait!" And you sort it out with the basic stuff. You at least clean it enough for you to be satisfied that Sean's going to be fine. And Josh and Ron, you are there with the two people coming towards you. Josh is now right behind you. So
I'm going to grab if they have tools in here, I'll grab like a monkey wrench.
Yeah, there'd be a wrench and stuff like that around. So.
Are Fred's assistants, like, is his body in their way?
Yeah, one you did see Ron has just like tripped over the body, but is getting ready to get itself back up.
Yeah, okay. The one that tripped over Fred's body, I'm just going to go to the lower part of the skull with this crowbar.
Okay.
Oh,
roll to hit for him.
So 67. Oh yeah, that's good enough. Oof.
Yeah.
Regular.
Roll me some damage.
Right, and that was an 8 and a 4. 3 and 4. 7 damage.
Okay. And you're going straight for the skull. Yeah.
Right with the neck. Right there at the lower occipital or whatever.
Yeah, as you swoosh down, you just hear the split of the skull as it just cracks open.
And his comrade, whose name tag says Bob or whatever, ignores my behavior and is just sort of like mumbling about spark plugs.
As you've done that, its attention has kind of come towards you. So it is slowly stumbling towards you.
Yeah. So Josh, if you could go outside. Oh, shit.
Do you want me to just clobber this one?
Yeah, I want to find a part, and I know what I'm looking for.
All right, I'll keep this one busy. Gotta hope it's not just the whole town has indigestion or something.
Well, they don't.
I'm gonna clobber.
Okay, roll to hit for me, Joe.
32 out of 50. Wait, what am I rolling?
Just it'll be on
fight roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 32 out of 55. Regular hit.
Okay, so yeah, roll me damage for what a wrench would come under. So heavy.
8 plus my damage bonus. What is my D4?
It's coming towards you. As you got close to it, because you're going to hit it, it's about to go for you.
I got 6 points damage.
6 points. Where are you just clobbering it straight? Where are you clobbering it?
You got to hit it in the head, otherwise it'll keep coming.
Yep. Okay.
I've seen this movie. It's a classic.
You clobber it, and its eye. As you clobber it, you see the dent in it. Its eye pops out as well. As you and Ron have quite a bit of blood on you now.
Should we do sanity rolls?
Yes, you can do me sanity rolls. All of you can do me sanity rolls.
Okay. Sanity roll 2 coming up.
That makes sense.
I got a 14. Apparently, I'm not afraid of scary movies.
004.
37 is a pass.
I'm pretty sane, but I failed with a 70.
Okay, if you passed, just lose 1. If you failed, lose 2. And yeah, so Josh and Ron, you're gonna look for your thing, so you can do me a look roll for me.
I'm gonna grab snacks. If we've dispatched the people inside the building, and
yeah, as far as you're aware,
candy bars and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the cash register too.
You'd have to step over all that flash. Anyway, my luck roll is irregular.
Okay. Yeah, Ron, you do find a screw that you think matches.
Suitable bolt. That's great.
And you notice there's like a few things dotted around on like a board, and it does mention like a spare parts at Fred's home, and it gives an address. Yeah,
and are there batteries here?
Not on site. You would assume going by the notes and stuff that Fred kept it in his personal garage.
All right. So we might want to steal a car rather than fixing Mars, but we'll talk about that when we're all together and have wiped all the human matter off of our faces.
Yeah.
And Josh, you find a good $200 in there.
Sweet.
Yeah. And the rest of you, as you're around the car, these people are getting closer to you now. Very slowly, but they are getting closer.
I have my first aid kit. I have a law dictionary to beat them over the head with in case they show up.
Thanks, Kathy, so much for cleaning this up.
How many people are out there?
Yeah, our rough estimate about 50.
50 now.
I'm shouting. I am banging on I'm opening the car. I'm trying to get Mark out.
Yeah,
but
Mark,
not all in the
go.
vicinity. Somewhere like further down the street.
Mark, we gotta go.
So while we're inside, at some point, I'm going to look back out at the car and see them freaking out at all these people coming. I'm like, oh my God, dude, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so I'm shaking Mark. I'm trying to get Mark out of that car, wake him up.
Yeah, Mark wakes up and says, huh, what?
We gotta go. The people here are nuts. They
just got Cheeto dust everywhere.
They bit Sean's finger off.
Cheeto dust.
What?
Yeah, no, Mark, come on, we gotta go, man. Remember that movie we saw a couple years ago, the George Romero one? It's just like that. We gotta go.
He just steps out of the car and he starts walking towards it. It's like, it's clearly a movie, guys. Clearly a movie.
No, it's not. They just bit my finger off. Get going, Mark. Come on.
You guys could do me persuade rolls.
Yeah, coming for you, Marco.
With my bleeding stump isn't enough.
You could do a empathy roll for do you care if Mark lives?
Boom.
Yeah, I don't really care to persuade Mark.
It's an extreme persuade. That the bloody stump works.
Sure, Sean, you literally get in Mark's face with it, and he just, maybe, and then he just suddenly, it's like he just gets a reality check, and he's just like, holy fuck, we need to get out of here.
Good, Mark.
And so, yeah, you are all there. Ron, you have that, and you have a location of where spare parts could be, but these, especially with the noise, especially Mark like screaming, they are starting to come closer to you.
They're attracted to the noise.
Or they can smell us. We killed 3 of these guys over there. They're not hard to kill, but this is a lot of, and it's going to take a minute to fix the car. So maybe we should just set the gas station on fire and find a car somewhere else.
Gas station on fire? Are you crazy?
What if, look, you have a map, right, Ron? What if we map out where this guy's house is, and like some people distract these things, and the one or more people, they like sneak out the back and go get it.
Cameron, I have human bits on me.
They are now. They are nearly
inside the building.
Yeah, let's go. Let's all fall back
you're inside the building. Yeah, literally, let's go inside. Yeah.
Go inside the building.
Close the door. Is the garage door open? I'm guessing.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna try to start closing that while everyone else figures out what the hell to do.
I want to lock the door.
Yeah, you'd be able to find the key.
Well, and let's go in the garage, which isn't all glass on the outside.
Yeah, someone help me with this big pull chain to get this garage door.
Yeah. Don't you do it. You're going to open your wound, you idiot.
I'm just one hand. Somebody.
Yeah, between you'll get down because they're more just because there's quite a few of them trying to get towards you. They're clambering into each other.
Is there by chance a ladder that leads up to the roof?
There is in the garage.
Excellent.
Yes.
So
going by in here anyway, there's like a little map of the town, and you do notice there's like a quickie mart. There's a sports shop. There's a place called Zeke's Parts, which going by notices and stuff, that's some sort of junkyard. There's a grocery store called Safeway. There's the cemetery.
He's at the cemetery right now.
There's a burger place, and obviously there's everyone else's residences, but they're the notable places of this town. It's not like everyone probably knows each other and go to the same places.
Do you think those things can figure out like how to pry open the garage door? Or are we fine in here? They're going to wander off to the homecoming.
They are bashing on the door. Okay. They're bashing on the steel door. You can even hear now they've come into the little office building and clambering through.
We don't have any guns or anything. This is like Night of the Living Dead.
You know what, Ron? I think you're right. We get them all in here and we light this place on fire. And then we bolt out, and we hope that they go so slow it just takes them all up.
Yeah, we need to weigh out ourselves, though. I think starting on the roof is a pretty good idea.
Okay. We don't want.
It's just
maybe they can't climb up there. At least we'll be safe up there for a little while we think about it.
I mean, they're so stupid they can barely get around the counter, right?
Exactly.
So if they're going one at a time up a ladder, it's just like we could drop a cinder block on each one as they came, and they would just start to pile up.
Okay, so as you guys are having a discussion here, the side door that led into here in the office, there's like a small glass bit, and you see a hand just come through it.
Time to go. We gotta
go. All these groans and.
Is there a fire axe?
Fire axe?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
You can do me a collective luck roll. So whoever has the lowest luck.
I have 44.
I have 46.
53.
55.
64.
Well, passing that dodge roll has cost me 06.
Way to go, Cat.
We have 6 fire axes.
That is a single fire axe.
But I'm not wielding it because I didn't find it, and I only have one hand, basically.
I think Ronald said it first, so he can have the fire axe.
Yeah.
So you find a fire axe.
So you guys stop the ladder. I'll just chop off anything that goes through this door.
What about those big, giant rolling tool chests? Those are pretty heavy. Can we push it over to the door and then lock the wheels?
And is there a car in the garage? And is there one of those hydraulic car lifts?
There is a hydraulic car lift, and there is a car, but it's like amidst repair, so there's parts stripped from it and stuff. So
I am going to climb up on the roof. But before I climb up on the roof, I'm getting the grease gun. And I'm going to go up there and I'm going to squirt down around the sides of the building so that the things start sliding around and slipping and sliding.
Okay. So you'll go.
Can't get their footing.
Yeah, you'll be able to find it, and you'll go up there. But before that happens, there's quite a lot. So, Sean, are you going to push? You're going to push a thing in front of the door, yes?
Yeah. If there's like one of those big, those big metal tool cabinets that have wheels, just wheel it over and then lock those wheels in. Those things.
Definitely at least one in this.
Oh yeah. Garage. Let's just move that over there.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a strength roll for me.
All right. Here we go. 71. Oh, I'm super strong. Yeah, 71 out of 85. That's a success.
Okay, so yeah, you start to push it in there, but as you pushed it, the door has come off its hinges and has fallen, so it's kind of at an angle on it. But
all right, somebody help me push this up. I need one person to help, guys.
All right, I'm helping you, Sean. I'm helping you.
Okay, yeah, you're helping. So, and while that's happening, Cameron and Ron, as you're down there, you notice there are massive dents going into that garage door, considering it's a metal door. There are dents going into it, yeah.
Now, they might just be pummeling their bones into it. They may not feel it.
They get onto the roof.
Going by the noises, it's not like someone's punching it. It's just like they're forcing themselves against it.
Yeah, I think going up on the roofs are signing our death sentence. We're going to get trapped up there. And then what?
But is there not? There might be a ladder up there to get down. And Ronald, I can't hear what you're saying.
Is this building totally freestanding, or is it like part of a block of buildings where we might get from one roof to the next?
It's freestanding, but you're not too far away from other buildings, and it's not. And once you're on the roof, it's not like a massive drop down anyway. So,
but also a helicopter with machine guns might come and kill all these monsters and save us. That happens in the movies too.
Cameron, if you can grab a small ladder as you go up the ladder inside, if you have a portable ladder.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we want to get everybody upstairs, and again, I'm going to keep just fire axing every part of gray flesh that comes through the broken door.
Okay, so as Sean and Kathy, can I have a collective strength roll? So whoever's got the lowest strength.
Oh, that's me.
Aww.
Hey, a 40 is still a pass, okay?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you do manage to get it up, but their sheer force, they're gonna get through and even push that out the way in a minute.
Really?
A minute at most.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
There's you could literally see when it was an angle. There's about 20 in there.
Just pushing through. It's like a tidal wave. Okay. All right. Let's go. That'll give us an extra minute or two.
So everyone has made it has gone to the roof. Ron, I assume with your fire axe, you would have been the last one there. So as you're lastly climbing up, you notice that they've come through that door. So going this way down is not an option now.
As they started to push through and I had to give way and fall back, is there any chance that I could grab like one of those like 3-gallon kerosenes and go up the ladder with it?
You can do me. You can do me a dex roll actually.
That's fair. And that's a hard success because I am a dexterous 80.
Yeah, you've got enough speed and you've got a lot of reflex that you can easily get one and make your way up slowly, but you're a lot quicker than they are.
Slower than before, but yeah, good.
But you get up there, so you're all on the roof. And Josh, you have been doing what you've been doing.
And then once he gets up on there, I might come over to the ladder and shoot grease down onto the ladder so that it becomes incredibly slippery. I don't think they're that dexterous to be able to.
Be careful that
it
doesn't
really
light
doesn't
up.
seem like it.
That'll incinerate the whole building and kill us up here.
Well, it's just grease. There's grease all over anyway.
Yeah, it's grease, not kerosene. It'll light, but it's not going to. It's not incendiary. And also, probably a lot of the ones that got through are missing parts of because their bodies aren't very solid.
And you've been chopping
I was whacking it at the ones in the front, and then they crawled up metal. So, like, some of them would try to crawl with, like, wrists up the ladder.
Pretty much, yeah. And even some with just, like, one arm or whatever. Like, you were doing a bit of damage with that axe. And so, yeah, you were all on the roof, Mark, as well. He's just like, he's a bit out of breath. He's...
Now, do any of these things look like that they're deadites? Like they crawled out of a grave, or they just look like the infected people of the town?
People are dressed in regular street clothes.
Yeah, there were people even in, like, there were a couple of cheerleaders in there, and, like, a few mascot wearing people you can see in the distance now you're on the roof and stuff. So it's like it just happened
like at the homecoming game.
At the homecoming game. Yeah.
And are the ones that worked at the garage were like repeating the last sorts of important ideas they had? Are the cheerleaders going raw?
pretty much. If you listen carefully to a lot of people, some people are more, but there are still a few people actually like saying things that are indicating maybe what they were last doing.
Give me a B.
Give me
an R.
There's a guy in a suit saying, amortize.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do.
So you are on the roof. What are you guys doing?
I want to find a way off the roof or onto another one.
We can see how many people are there now.
So there's, going by the noise below, there's quite a few in there.
Well, I mean, we can look down. But...
Stragglers along. There's probably 15, 20 still just straggling around.
Are the stragglers just on one side of the building for the most part?
Yeah, mostly the front of the buildings. There seems to be a couple down like the side road, but this links to like a back alley, and looking down there doesn't seem to be any.
Right.
So we could climb down on the far side of the building.
Right. Is there like a dumpster that we could maybe like jump down onto?
Yeah, at the back. Yeah, definitely.
Or like a little ladder.
And Cameron, you drop the ladder up.
Yeah. Yep.
We could try to reach the next building and really fool them if it had a fire escape.
But where are we going? What do we do?
Can we see like a high school or something where like they're kind of like ants moving? It doesn't seem like they're coming in all directions. Like they heard a radio.
No,
seems like
none of them are running.
No, there's no runners.
Okay, so we could run.
We just need one working car.
Well, you said something about stealing a car. That we could certainly do.
Yeah, let's just do it.
I think that whoever's the strongest, I'm pretty strong actually.
You're all pretty strong.
We could hotwire a car. Let's just get the hell out of this town.
I can lower somebody if there's not a ladder on the outside. I could lower somebody down because it's what
we have
like
a ladder though.
Feet.
We have a ladder, Josh.
Right, but then we lower the ladder down, and then they can put the ladder. There needs to be somebody down there to put the ladder.
Well, I have size 55, so I might be the smallest. So it might be the easiest to lift down.
Well, again, a question. Is the ladder that Cameron brought up from the garage, can it reach another building?
There are no other buildings.
There are buildings around, but there's still gaps between them. But
it's not a narrow alley, it's a big alley.
Yeah, you don't think it would. And especially stability-wise, one of you's probably going off that ladder.
Right, they're not built for that as a rule.
No.
So this is like an indoor utility ladder, like a 6 or 8 foot tall ladder. It's not like a super extension ladder that goes.
Yeah, and it seems like it's perfect because there's like a place at the back that looks like where there would be a ladder, so maybe they use it if they need to get externally onto the roof.
Got it.
Okay, so again, we go
Get down. We run to the town. We run farther into the town, find a car, and steal it.
Probably away from, whatever direction is away from wherever they're mostly coming from.
Yeah.
In a town like this, they probably have keys that have to ignitions. We just go from car to car fast.
I'm pretty sure I can hotwire a car.
But
so as you're on the roof, you can see in the distance what maybe is a high school because there's a lot more decorations in that direction. You see a building that's got a burger spinning around.
Here's a scary question. So looking at the size of this town, can we kind of ballpark the population?
Was there a sign that said the population as we came into the town?
There wasn't. There was a place where there was a sign, but it's not there anymore. You could actually estimate, going by what you saw in the office, that was only just a small fraction of the town, and there's a lot of farming areas outside away. There's probably about at least 500.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is really bad.
At least.
Yeah. So this could easily be 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go deeper into this town, we could get swamped again. Damn.
But it looks like they're not moving fast. So if we're on the street, we should be able to run away from anything.
Yeah.
So we go. We're gonna. Sean and I are gonna keep. No, Sean has a limitation in terms of climbing right now. So Cameron and I are gonna sort of keep an eye on the ladder and keep them from coming up. If there's anything on this roof, like bits of flagstone or ceiling tile, or a pile of construction bricks in a corner for reparations, we'll just be bombing away.
There would be small fragments of stuff on the roof. So you'd be able to.
So, and again, I'm going to, I'll take last pitch and I'll kerosene this place as soon as we're all down. We won't light it until we're on the street.
Yeah.
But we can get rid of, half of this podunk if we're lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ron, you'll be the last to go down, going by that. So who's being lowered down? Who's going down first and setting up?
I think I'm
down first.
The smallest, so
Kathy.
I'm going down first.
Okay. Kathy, just do me a dex roll for me.
We could send Mark down.
Boy.
Let someone else
We
go
could have
first.
sent Mark down.
Send Mark down.
Leave Mark up here to distract the things by singing his song.
If he turns into a zombie, he'll be going around going.
The zombies all suddenly put their hands over their ears and their heads explode.
81 is not good enough, so I hope you're holding on to be good there, Josh. And
Holding on.
Josh, do me a strength roll for me.
48 out of 70.
Yeah, Kathy, you kind of lose your feet a bit, but Josh has got you. And he gets you down.
Thanks, Josh.
Fortunately, I didn't forget there was grease all over my hands. But that would have been a 90 moment.
No, see, you needed to drop me about 20 minutes ago, so I could have had the record for shortest living character. But
there you go.
If you were going to drop me, should have just done sooner.
Okay.
But so have I made it safely to the ground?
You are safely on the ground.
All right. Scanning for zombs.
Nope, it seems all good. You can hear the massive commotion around, but you seem safe.
Steady the ladder so that we can
All right.
come down.
Take the ladder. Steady the ladder.
With Kathy steady at the bottom, steadying ladder, having it up, the people going down before Ron, you'll get down there. Fine. There's no need to roll or whatever. You guys get down there. Perfectly fine. Due to Mark's weight coming down, I do need to do a roll for that. No, Mark actually is quite nimble coming down there. He's very nimble. And
he's good at some things.
Yeah. Yeah, and even ladder's fine, everything's fine. Because, Marky can be a bit clumsy, and if he had fallen down onto the dumpster next to it, that would have made a massive noise. So,
all right, do we go?
Is the lot kind of a triangle, like with a garage and business, and then the pumps like between?
Yeah,
like that's kind of what I picture as an American thing.
Yeah, it's like a triangle.
We're on the dark side, where the pump is on the the.
Yeah, you're on the dark side of the truck. Yeah.
So from the roof, we saw they were mostly coming from, say, what looks like south, based on the afternoon light, and so we're gonna go. There's a street where they're more likely to see us, and a street they're less likely to see us.
Yeah, and
so I'm like,
going down that back alley, and going further down that back alley anyway is a safe bet. Going from what you guys saw. So,
is there anything in this alley that looks flammable?
This whole thing looks flammable. To be fair,
you mean this that I've been carrying around for self-defense?
Kathy, it's a little bit bloody and gunky, but yeah, let's put that in the dumpster. Got a little bit of kerosene left in the can.
Okay.
And let's make this go bye-bye. It'll be a good distraction.
I always knew you were an anarchist, Kathy.
Okay, so Ron, can you do me a look roll for me, please, for this whole thing?
69? That's only 5 off.
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So first, just go over what your plan was again, just so that I am clear for.
So I was pouring kerosene on the roof. Before I came down.
I'm bringing it down.
Can in my hand, and then pour some in the law book and set it on the dumpster with the pages fanned.
Yeah. So then it would
light it up so that we could tear away, and they'd be so distracted.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can now. You have started a fire, Ron, and it is going. And you guys can continue down that alley if that is where you wish. However, Ron, as you would be at the back anyway, you could do me a listen roll, Ron.
The zombies are open. Fire.
Well, that is 28 for 20. I will spend that luck.
Okay. So yeah, Ron, you do hear down this big alley anyway. If you kind of about to catch up with the rest of them walking down, there's small little parts to it that lead off, small little thinner alleys, and you hear this like a growl, and you start to see these 2 eyes lower to the ground, and you see these ears and a snout, and then it comes running at you as this black dog lunges for you, Ron.
Christ. Okay. Dodge.
Okay.
Regular success.
Okay. So I got an extreme success as the dog lunges at you and brings you to the ground. And it is going for you.
Am I nearby?
You've all heard this, so you can see. Ron, do me another roll as it is still going for you and it's on you. The rest of you can get to how you're reacting after this roll.
I mean, being taken down, I guess I'm going more for a returning fight. But it's the same. It's still 55, but I'd like to at least do damage if I'm 28. So that's
okay.
Oh, that's exactly. Is that exactly our? No, it's not quite.
Okay, yeah, you can roll me some damage because you're fighting back. Maybe you're strangling the dog or whatever because it's on you.
He's trying to keep it
however you're doing.
His neck. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, that's 1, but my damage bonus is also. So that's actually 5. I rolled max damage bonus.
Okay, yeah, you really sever it. And everyone's some of you are probably a bit shocked because he goes out, and because of how brittle it is, he kind of rips the head off almost.
Ron, are you okay?
You see this blood shooting out. This pussy blood just shooting out on Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Do I feel punctured?
No, you don't feel punctured, no.
Why?
But-
Are you afraid that if you get scratched or bitten? And I will look over at Sean.
Right. Everyone stops, looks quietly at Sean in action.
So,
Hi, guys.
so you now, Ron, as you're on the ground, you've just done that, and everyone else, you'll notice that there are zombies coming from behind. So they've kind of looped around. They've heard this commotion. They are now coming towards you.
Well, we can run faster. Let's run.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. So you can all do me dex rolls.
Dex. Ooh, 009.
I'll spend 2 points of luck to pass.
Regular success.
I'll spend 5 points of luck to pass.
Extreme on my Dex.
Okay, so yeah, everyone a smooth sail. As you're going down here, there's a few maybe back parts of other buildings, and there's some more zombies that kind of lunge out to you guys. But you guys continue. You continue down here, and you are now out on an open street. That there are a few stragglers around, probably about 5 or 6, but there are some behind you in a clump coming. But this looks slightly safer, this road, compared to.
And if we can maintain a little bit of a marathon and not just bold, a couple blocks is going to really confuse them. If we're going away from the main body, looking for a truck or something.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple extra blocks. I totally agree. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are continuing. What direction? What direction are you guys going?
Away.
Well, we're
Away
trying
from
to find
the
a
high school,
car.
away from downtown,
Put the gas station behind us for sure.
and
Yeah,
a zig and a zag.
Yeah, surprisingly, there's not many cars around. There are a few, but they're either overturned or look badly damaged.
Overturned. Holy crap.
Overturned.
We could also hop a couple of fences.
Yeah, you could.
We could look
You
for
can imagine-
bicycles. Bicyclists.
So yeah, you guys are continuing. You look. Yeah, there's probably some actual bikes around that you could, little pedal bikes that you could get on, and if you wanted to.
Is there a department store or something like that? Maybe
yes.
maybe
Guns.
a five and dime gun store.
It's 1982. There's guns in the supermarket.
You actually come out near 2 buildings. You see Safeway, which appears to be quite a large supermarket kind of thing, and then a place called Viking Sports. Viking Sports is just a bit further down the road, but that's got pictures of guns on
the door,
on the posters and stuff on Viking Sports.
That's us
Maybe
all
there'd be
over.
a car or two in the parking lot also.
Yeah. But yeah. So you've got either the big supermarket kind of thing or the smaller sports shop.
Oh, sports shop.
Sports shop.
I'd say sports.
Can we get them to not fall? I want to not be seen going in.
So
Let's run
Go
around a
sneak
couple
you
blocks.
I'm pretty
going
sure.
by how you guys have been going, because I've been taking account and you would have been running, you have lost the horde anyway.
right?
Okay.
There are a few
All right.
stragglers, but they're not really paying attention to you because they're just bumping into things. And there's a couple gnawing on people's arms and legs, and then there's a corpse of a child that's being gnawed on.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here?
I think
I
it's
don't
really,
know, but
we're all doomed, man.
there's a sign in the window of the sports shop that says "Ready for the Apocalypse." People are buying guns. I
Whoever
hope they're
gets the door
stopping.
first, try to muffle the bell.
Oh yeah, we need that. We need
Maybe
to
the
even-
back door.
Well, the stores like sporting goods stores have bells on the door.
Because there's windows anyway, you'd probably be able to at least get a sort of glimpse looking in, and it doesn't seem like that kind of place that would have a bell. So it looks a bit more informal of a shop.
Yeah, well, let's just go. We need to get in that store and get shotguns, whatever will blow the heads off of these.
Less talking, more breaking and entering.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So all of you enter, and looking through the main part of the store, there isn't anything. But in the back, because there's no one really in there, as soon as whoever enters the back first, there's like a rack of shotguns.
There we go.
All right, bingo.
Yeah. There are 3, to be precise, and 2 revolvers.
I'm very good with a shotgun. I've been hunting before. I'm going for it.
However, who went in there first? Who would have gone in the back first? So you, Sean. Okay,
I
Sean.
would have gone there too.
Okay, so Sean, then we'll say Josh is behind. Sean, as you go in, to start with, you see his guns and you're like, cool, I'm going to get some, and you see where there's ammunition. But then you notice that in the corner, there is this giant hulking man, like even bigger than Fred. And his eyes are bulging, like his muscles are big. He's got some guts hanging out, and he just comes a bit quicker in his steps towards you.
So, plan. Back out of the door. Guys, there's a zombie right in here. Let's get it at the door. This is our best chance because we'll be able to flank it, get maximum attacks in on it. So I step back and to the side of the door. So I have part of the wall protecting myself.
Okay, so you are backing up. Yeah, you could do that, Josh, as you were just right behind him. Are you backing up as well?
I'm backing up, and I'm going to the other side so that when he comes, I've got the wrench, so I'll hit him in the head with the wrench but I want to get out of his line of sight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look for a couple of hand axes.
You won't find, you don't see any hand axes around.
In the sporting goods store, damn it.
You do see like a little a small pick and that.
I will look for something to arm myself with in the alleyway.
Yeah, it seems like this place some of the stuff has already been ransacked, so some people have probably come in, grabbed whatever they could find.
So that means there might be other survivors. We got to find them.
But none of the guns were seemingly taken, Sean, from. They were all like just in the back, so they're probably his personal stash. So, Sean, you bring this big hulking man. He is right there.
Yeah, and I'm calling out. I'm not yelling at the top of my lungs if I can control my composure. There's a big fucking zombie here, guys. So I step to the side, and
And as these two come around, and take up positions by the door, I'm presumably one of the latter people to catch up, since I was behind, from the alley. But there's, golf clubs.
Yeah, there'd be a golf club in here.
I'll take up a 5-iron and sort of stand right in, opposite that door, but well into the shop.
Okay.
So you can see me, and I'll just, if he gets through the front guys, I'll just try to.
What happened to your fire axe?
I couldn't carry it and the kerosene up the ladder and then down the other ladder.
Are there any hockey sticks?
Yeah, that'd be hockey sticks.
Okay. I have a skill with staff. Could that kind of translate to
me too.
any kind of skill?
I have skill baseball bat, so I will get a baseball bat.
Yeah, you'd find a wooden baseball bat here, like the basic supply. The basic ones you definitely find.
Wait, you said it's a sporting goods store. They have martial arts supplies. Can I get a staff? Oh yeah, every 82 they probably had throwing stars.
Yeah, do me a look. Do me a luck roll, because this is kind of a backwards town. Well, not backwards town, but just do me a luck roll for
a throwing star is terrible at a zombie.
Yeah,
nunchucks.
Yeah, they don't care about being hurt though. Like
21.
blunt force trauma is why we're doing so well.
Yeah, you might at least find like a bow stuff that you would use.
I can knock their heads off if I'm hard enough. Get out of bamboo.
So Sean, so the people attacking the big creature roll to hit the big boy.
Oh, 22. That's a critical in Delta Green.
Boom. Regular hit.
Well,
22 is actually hard.
So this creature is going for Sean and got an 01.
No.
And okay, Sean.
Is it the rest of my arm?
You all just see as this creature, he lunges for Sean with his hands, and Sean's head just goes pop. His hand just claps into his head. And Sean's head pops off.
Sanity. Sanity. Turns out I'm okay with seeing Sean's head explode with a 62.
13. Maybe I didn't like him either.
19.
Passed too.
So passed, because it's someone close to you, will take a D4.
Okay. I guess it takes care of our possible turning into a zombie problem.
It does. That's 2 for me.
Only took 1 point. We were going to have to pop his head anyway. He's gotten blurry.
I didn't trust him.
I can't even remember what he looks like anymore. Oh, there he is.
Wait, no, he looks like Mark now. Look at the Cheeto dust.
Do I look like Mark now?
Cheeto dust.
Okay, so you've all just seen that happen. What are the rest of you doing?
Smashing it with the baseball bat.
Yeah,
okay.
After with the hockey stick.
So, Tom, you still passed your roll, so you will still do damage to this thing. So
okay, I hit it, yeah. What is it again? Baseball bat. Damn. 2 points.
Wow.
I'm just so fucking shocked that.
Yeah. You probably have a little of his blood in your eye, which is distracting. A little bit of Sean flesh, brain.
Yeah, you were a little bit distracted. Who else was going? Because this creature got a little bit of time because it's still more focused on the body.
I feel like I'm like, if we're in a little bit of a phalanx, like those two are by the door, and then Cameron and Kathy were next, and I was the one trying to lure him, so I would go last if he's still moving.
Well, with an 81, I think I more just poke at it and then run backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, no luck here either.
All right.
Okay.
And I shall roll for dear life.
Yes. Be up to you.
Literally, 45 is just a regular. Yeah,
as it's still focused, you can roll damage on it. It's still focused on.
All right, so that's an 8. A 1 on that, and so 5 points total.
Yeah, you bring it down. Bring it down.
The 5 iron lodges in its horrible skull.
Yeah, as you just see masses of pus coming out. Masses.
Don't touch the fucking goo, people.
They got Sean.
Goldfinger.
He was the best.
Mark, now it's not him, it's Mark.
Stu,
what the hell is wrong with you?
Stu, I sent you an email.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Mark, I'll give you all the Turkey Hill ice cream you want if you pick up a weapon and stop slowing us down.
The problem with Mark is Mark's not there.
Oh, I'm not. Oh God, I'm not here.
Because Stu is not Mark. Because Mark is outside and failed a roll. So anyone who looks outside will notice Mark is being eaten by a dog.
I really wanted to yell at him that it was Shirley Bassey, not Tina Turner, who sang the song.
And this dog is shredding his guts out.
Does this classify as the shortest lived character I've ever played now?
No.
We'll have to count up the minutes.
No, I know for a fact it's not the shortest lived character you've ever played.
But yeah.
So let's. I'd like to. Let's get in the back, away from that dog.
Yeah.
Get these shotguns in order. Rack these shotguns. I haven't really used one of these since I was a kid. And I would say also back door and then fire. Right? We find a back door, and if it's usable, then we burn this place down with Sean in it. It's the closest thing it's going to get to a burial.
Yeah, there is a fire exit to this out the back, like. So.
Well, shotguns and ammo.
Okay.
And
yeah,
you pick 3 shotguns, and I'm just as good or bad with a handgun, basically.
Same.
So maybe I will. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not very good at all.
You get as many shells and rounds as you can kind of carry, basically, like keep on you.
All right.
You could probably find a backpack anyway in this sporting goods on your way around to put anything in.
And while we're at it, like a couple cans of Sterno and like that kind of crap. Like if we end up in the woods, we might as well fill this backpack with. Pick up a compass, pick up some rope.
Yeah, as you are like gathering a few bits, the dog is still out there, but there are now taps on the window as you notice there are zombies out there.
Yeah.
They have come, and they will get through this glass.
Right. So yeah, let's take the 4th can of Sterno. I will dump onto the counter and light, which will start the wood, but not quickly. We only have 3 shotguns. Who wants?
Shouldn't we grab backpacks and stuff to put our stuff in?
Yes, we are doing so.
Because we're kind of in the survival store.
Yes.
Yeah, you can grab that kind of stuff, but you now know there are zombies outside. You hear them tapping on the window.
All right.
So you have that sense of urgency.
Sterno, knife, compass, rope, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's a question of who doesn't get a shotgun.
Yeah, so there is the back door. So during all this, you can all do me dex rolls just to see how quickly you get out there and out of that back exit.
Yeah.
Regular success.
For the love of all that is holy, why can't I not pass a dex roll?
Kathy, for God's sakes, you've been sitting around with your law books so much, drinking that fucking celestial seasonings. Move
Didn't
your
your
ass.
mom give you ballet lessons or something? You're not very graceful.
I'm just shaking, okay? I'm just shaking. Sean died, okay? Give me a break.
Okay, so going by that dex roll, Kathy, you're the last one to get through that exit, basically.
Okay.
So you've got all the stuff that you required. The amount of you passed your rolls to get that. So you've got everything that you needed from there. You get out. Just as you open the exit, you notice there are some coming around the side. Kathy's a little bit behind, and you are going to have to do me a dodge roll, Kathy.
No!
You are the last one out.
Please. No! It's an 86.
Okay.
Now, I had a hard success on my dodge, and she is my wife. Can I try to assist her?
You will get her up, so she's not like in severe danger. But Kathy, you do get bitten on the ankle by a crawling.
Oh.
So a bit of your heel gets bitten off.
What's your damage?
It bites through the shoe. You will take 4 points of damage. But Ron, and with all your success anyway, Ron, you do manage to get Kathy. You might not even realize Kathy's been bitten, Kathy, you will definitely, this hurts like cracking hell. You will know that you have been bitten.
It bit my foot.
Now we all know.
Come on. Well, we should have got you some boots in there. Come on, we have to get down. Let's try not to leave a blood trail. I'm going to even like sort of hoist her up for a bit as best I can to try to not, so we can leave their visual area and also not leave just a pile, a blood stream.
Yeah, so yeah, you managed to get her up, and you guys you are like holding her, and you even managed to like get something around her. Because of your strength anyway, and the others. So the three of you, because Kathy's being held by you, Ron, you managed to continue going round the back, and keeping going in the direction you're going, you find yourself in front of the cemetery gates. Because of where the zombies are coming, that is your way. But the street to the left is clear, so you don't have to go through the cemetery. You are just in front of the cemetery.
We don't see like graves have all been opened?
No, you do see people you do see zombies in there, though. You do see undead people in there, but they look more like they were there. There might be some joggers in there, or people who might have been mourning or whatever, but not
graves opened up.
No graves are opened up. No.
So we're gonna hike double speed to the left, and we're going to try every vehicle we find until we can get into something that will start.
Yeah. So you guys keep going, and the problem with everything is you guys are feeling almost claustrophobic doing this because you don't know where they're all coming from, but they just keep swarming out at you. But you are managing to hop on and on and on through. And yeah, you are getting somewhere. None of the cars are working, but you're keeping a distance from these zombies. You are not in any, you are in danger, but you're not.
Well, we don't have to run as fast as we can.
If we get a second, I'd like to treat my foot.
Oh, fuck.
I think we need to cut your foot off.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, as you guys get to the end of this road, you hear a car. You hear a car and you see it coming from just there.
Thank God.
But the car kind of, almost, you see the driver kind of sees you, and it makes him swerve, and he goes straight into one of the buildings. But this man this person bangs his head, comes out, and Fred, you will see, you don't know he's called Fred, but you see this man, he's got a rifle in his hand, and he's looking a little bit shaken from that, but he has come out. He's probably screaming. He's probably looking for his wife, Emily, because she's here somewhere. But yeah, there is a man, and he's got a rifle.
Hey, man. Hey, can you speak?
Who are you?
We just pulled into town. We've been running from those.
We're not zombies.
Oh, my God,
she is, but
they're everywhere.
What? I'm not a zombie.
They are now like.
Look, can we get the car working?
Did you break your car?
Fred's car is
your car?
Fucked.
Do you have another car, Fred?
I rolled 97 on my entry drive roll.
Fred's wife is around here somewhere, and she does have a car. She's in there with her car.
Yeah, her car should be. I know what it looks like.
Where was she last? Where was she?
Well, she was.
Well, they're this way, guy. Come up. We keep trying every car. So let's.
She was checking up by the high school with your brother Barry.
Yeah, my brother Barry. She's checking on my brother Barry at the high school.
Isn't that
what's going on in your town?
I don't know. I don't think I know. Do I know?
Fred. So yes, you do know a brief bit. This has been going on for 3 days.
3 days.
3 whole days, Fred. and you've been like you and your wife, because you and your wife and your brother and your family kind of keep to yourselves, so you're just trying to figure out what's going on. You don't really want to leave. You're trying to see if people are okay and stuff like that, because you're still unsure. Even though it's been 3 days and there's loads of maniacs roaming around, you've got your gun, so you feel safe. So you're just going from area to area trying to find people to help them if needed.
Yeah. So the high school, it's just over here. There should be working.
Fred, you will be able to tell them that this happened. So your home team won and they were on their way back, and all you gather from the other side, so you guys came from one direction, but from the other road, there is an overturned bus. So something, Fred, from your intelligence, that something happened involving the team, the sports team. And that's where it started.
Just like that.
Okay. Your wife's name is Eileen?
Emily.
Emily, sorry.
She should be just over here in the high school. She knows what's going on. She's not stupid. She's going to be taking all the precautions.
Is the high school away from the townspeople?
Yeah, it's away from the people that are surrounding you.
Let's just move. I need to get Catherine better care.
Okay, so you can all do me dex rolls. Fred's leading the way because he knows where to go.
This way, guys.
Okay, now
success.
I pass. Now I pass with the hard success.
Okay, yeah, you guys are managing to go on ahead. You can all do me fighting brawl rolls as well, or attack rolls of some kind, just to sway off some of the
22 is a hard success. I found the will to live.
Or
95.
Or it's coursing through your blood and making you a fighter.
Okay.
Stop being paranoid, Ron.
Josh is keeping going. You passed your dex roll, but you don't manage to like kill one of them, but you push them off you, and you guys continue. But a few are dropped.
Give me back my stick.
I got a hard, so I'll just not go for the one that was tugging Josh's stick.
Okay. So yeah, you guys after some time reach the high school. The problem with the high school is there's even more of them out front.
I knew that.
Fred, you can't even see your wife's car. And there's zombies behind you. There's zombies in there. There's zombies coming from the left. There's some on the right. You're almost encroached upon, like fully encroached.
Is there a way out?
Whatever. There is. You could easily fight especially through the thinner lines, fight your way through.
Let's go, shotguns blazing.
We got to find a car and get the fuck out of here.
Are there cars in the parking lot? Not necessarily his wife's car, but other cars?
Yeah, there are some cars, but the other side.
Have we drawn anyone's attention yet?
That they are like drawn to you guys, mainly because of Fred's accident. They are more inclined to follow you guys.
All right, we got to fight our way through this thin patch.
Would I know where Emily would be parked, or there wouldn't be a specific place she was going to that I know?
No, you'd have expected to at least hear a car, so maybe something happened.
Yeah,
because she said she'd be around here, and she might be hiding in like the tree line a bit further out. So should be careful anyway.
Yeah, and there's been noise made already, right?
Yeah, there's been noise. There's been gunfire. There's been there's even a slight explosion in the background from the gas station going off.
Okay.
Well, hopefully that'll make them go there.
Yeah, some do cluster off, but some still stay on you guys. They're more inclined by you and Kathy. More Kathy, because they can sense the nice flesh.
No.
The nice bloody flesh.
Stay away from me. So on that thinner part, I guess I will start going forward, shooting.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys can all do me attack rolls as you're going continuing through this
And
bit.
in between shots, I'm yelling out, Emily!
Yeah.
Or sap.
And there's a variety of different zombies, like dressed zombies in different states. So
I'm not seeing Emily in that mob, am I?
no, you're not seeing Emily. No.
I'm cradling the shotgun and just continuing on with my 5-iron because there's
bullets run out.
and bullets run out. I'm just smashing, and if a couple of gun shooters are on point, then I'm just cleaning up.
Okay, yeah, you guys are getting through, going by all past it and everything. You guys get through. You push through that thin line, and you reach like a smaller parking lot. It's not even connected to a high school. It's more to another building opposite. And there are some cars that look in better condition than the ones you've been seeing.
Do any of them look like Emily's?
No, but one does look like your brother Barry's car.
Okay.
But you know he left it in town anyway. And the closer you look at it, Fred, you do notice the door's open.
Oh, God.
I'm just trying every driver's door.
Yeah, there's at least 2 of these cars will work. So
The
Get
first
outta
car
here.
that starts, I'm going to, commandeer and try to collect.
okay. So Fred, you can do me a spot hidden while the rest, because you're more inclined to find your wife. The rest
Bingo.
of you want to get
25.
out. So
But I don't know what my spot hidden is. Oh, it's 50, so hard.
okay. So Fred, you do actually see in the field, the sports field of the school, you kind of make out 2 people with things in their hands, like swinging. They're on like raised parts of it, just swinging.
Oh, like a podium,
Zombies, yeah.
whatever. Oh my God, that's them. Would I have like my survivalist binoculars?
Yeah, you're a crazy survivalist, man. This is probably your dream come true here. Yeah, and you can see it's your wife and your brother. Your brother looks like he's been bitten though, because
That's them. That's my brother and my wife. They're in trouble. Okay, so I'll get to a position. I'll start. I'll give them some. I'll take whatever the shots of them that are around them, not like right next to them, because I don't want to risk shooting them. But
okay, yeah, you can do me some rolls. Meanwhile, the other 4, while Fred's doing that, what are you 4 gonna clamber into one of the cars? Because they will work.
Maybe we could get closer to Emily and Barry.
Yeah.
You should drive over there.
Yeah. Let's get into the largest functional car, maybe, like a van or a heavy truck rather than a Ford.
Barry's truck is probably the biggest one here. So
good.
Excellent.
So Fred, if you tell us where to go, we'll try to pick them up if they're still
right there. There they are.
And Fred, as per that Barry's rifle is in the back of this, and you even get to the little compartment where it is, and it's still in there.
I'll hop in the back, the bed of the truck.
Okay.
Take a gun with you then. Maybe you can take some shots.
Yeah.
Are we not all going?
I think we're all going.
We're all going.
Yeah, you're all
We
going.
should all stick together. There's enough room for the 2 of them in this truck. We'll go in, get them, and get the hell out of here.
So who's in the bed of the truck? Obviously Fred.
Kathy's injured. She should be in the cab with me.
Okay, so
Sweet,
Ron and
innocent
Kathy are in the
whom I
cab.
don't fear at all.
Cameron, where are you?
I'm fine.
I'll be in the back with Josh.
Okay, and Fred, are you gonna join them in the back, or are you just gonna work your way on foot, or are you gonna get in the back with them?
Fred, get in.
So there should be room for 3 up front, right? Because it's a good sized truck. Yeah. So I'll just be the 3rd up front on the window side. Actually,
okay.
should I be driving? Let's see.
Not if you want to shoot.
We saw how you drove last time, Fred.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
yeah, good point. A little shell shock there. I'll take the passenger seat side with
you
the
take
window.
shotgun with the rifle.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you roll those rifle rolls that I asked you to do?
Yes, I got a hard success on my
Okay, yeah, you managed to get some. You managed to shoot some, which actually gets the attention of your wife and brother, and they now know they can see, so they know
They've got some relief there.
Yeah. But the zombies are getting pretty close to them, so you've got to work quickly.
All right, so yeah, we're going. Go.
Is Ron driving?
Yeah.
So anyone shooting can do me those rolls or whatever. Ron, I need a drive roll from you.
Sure.
And while I'm here, can I do first aid / treat disease on myself?
You're right in the middle.
Yes, yes, you can, Kathy.
3. Got a 3 to shoot.
Yeah, and 16 is a hard success, and I could make an extreme with 5 if it seems like there's going to be a barricade or an oil slick.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an extreme.
24 is a hard success on both treat disease and first aid.
Okay, with Cameron going off on one and Fred as well doing what Fred does, you guys are keeping a clear path. Ron's driving is impeccable pretty much because of the covering fire. Kathy, your wound's pretty good. You've got it to a good part. You think it's all right from your professional standpoint?
My professional opinion, it's disinfected, it's clean, it's bandaged up now.
There, say no weird dark radiations of arteries moving visibly from the wound up her calf.
No, not really. Not from.
She's not growling.
No.
You're gonna be great, Kath. You're gonna be great.
Kathy is seeming really well. Josh, what were you doing? Were you?
I'm in the back. I've got my stick.
Are you just going to poke at some if they get close to the?
If we drive by anything, I'll swing it like a baseball bat and hit them in the head.
Okay.
As we go by.
That's fine. So yeah, you guys managed to get to the podium, and now they're going to jump into the back. So
okay, we'll help them.
So okay. Okay, Emily gets in perfectly fine and holds on to you, Fred. But Barry doesn't even jump. He kind of slips off. And you see his hand reaching up.
I'll try to grab them.
But just because of a sheer amount, anyone who grabs his hand will grab him. But you're going to pull his arm with you, and just his arm. Barry is torn to shreds.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you see this, Fred. Whilst holding your wife, you see your brother.
Oh, that's a sand roll right there. Oh, no, 96.
Wrong. Step on the gas. Get us.
96. Okay, roll me a D6, Fred.
That's it for my brother.
I also failed my sanity.
1 point.
I failed my sanity too.
But you are emotionally unstable, though, Fred.
Yeah.
You might have.
Just happened.
So, anyone.
A dark shroud has fallen on Tom.
Fred's the only one who really takes major damage from a sand roll anyway, so everyone else would take 1 for a fail, 2 from a... 1 for a pass, 2 for a fail. Ron, I do need a drive roll from you as you are going to be driving off.
12. That's 2 teens in a row.
Okay. So yeah, you guys drive off.
And I'm definitely playing a video game where I hit as many zombies as I can.
Yeah.
I'm getting away as quickly as possible, but I'm also steering into them.
Okay,
I can damage your car more than it.
I'm a little bit angry.
Okay.
Emily being more composed than Fred, because Emily is kind of trying to shout to you the directions. So,
okay.
All right, we have a local. We have a second local.
And Emily's a bit more competent than Fred. So,
yeah. All right, so
just hit the cab for left. I'm just gonna go wherever you tell me.
Okay, so Ron, on this, I need you to make 2 more drive rolls for me.
Okay. Good driver.
As you are going around.
Okay, 45 is the regular.
Okay.
34 is a regular.
Okay, you are keeping going through, and even with everyone's attempts at shooting past the zombies, you are struggling because the closer you are to like getting out of here, there seems to be more of them. Just so it's more of a struggle ramming through them. So everyone in the back needs to do me a dodge roll.
Yes, I'm rolling hot. 6 and 06.
Dodge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 29 out of 65. Hard.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Yeah, Kathy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys, you see some trying to grab for you, but you guys are staying like central. So they and just whacking them away or shooting them off. So now, as you are a bit further through this dredge, the ones in the actual cab need to do me, as they will be busting through the windows because you're not going quick through them. You can't go quick, but you are driving well enough still, Ron.
Oh, if they try coming up on the hood, then I'll just be popping them off. Mother sons of bitches.
Firing that gun inside the cab while you're all driving.
Fred, I need one from you and Ron as well because you are there, Ron.
Oh, 88.
So I need dodge rolls from the ones in the front, basically.
Well, I mean, Fred's in the. Oh no, Fred is.
I'm
front
in the cab
window. Right.
Because of how they modified their truck, and Barry's modified, you can kind of climb out into the. Reluctantly climb out if you really wanted to, because they've got like a window.
It's like an extended
window.
cab. Yeah. It's a big one of those real big pickup trucks.
Yeah, which is why you are doing pretty good getting through here, but it's still slow. So, did everyone what did you get on those rolls?
I got an 80. I got an 88.
Oh, Kathy.
So
bad. Okay.
Just a standard success with me, for just the 48.
Okay. Ron, what did you get? You're a driver after all.
Sorry, I didn't roll that dodge. I thought it was for people in the rear. I misunderstood. Oh, great. I rolled a 96.
Oh, shit.
Driving or
this is for dogs. This is for dodging. Okay, so
I've been driving great.
Cameron and Josh, you both
here.
are too preoccupied in the back because this kind of happening simultaneously. So Fred, you're the one who's in a good position here, as Ronald is being like, the car kind of stops because Ronald they smash through the window and are trying to drag Ronald out.
That's not going to happen on my watch. Eat lead, fucker. All right.
Okay, sorry. Roll me a firearms then, Fred.
42. That is wait a second. Oh, wait, no, actually, I don't need to pop that up because there's no dodging firearms, I think.
Nope. They're too clustered together to.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Is that let's see, what's the do I roll damage?
Yeah, just roll me some damage because that will really determine.
Okay, that's what, D10 plus 2. So a 6 plus 2, 8.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you pop off some. Ron, I need you to do me a strength roll, actually. I need you to do a strength roll from you.
All right. 52 is a regular success.
Okay. So yeah, you manage to keep yourself up with Fred's help, but you are feeling some stretching. You are feeling them trying to grab you, but you're keeping away so they're not biting at you, but you're still able to drive forward.
I can get my foot back down on the important pedal.
Okay. So yeah, you are moving forward. Kathy, you were also kind of going all over the place a bit, but you are seemingly all right. You are starting to feel a cough come along though, Kathy. And the others won't see it because it's just but there's a little bit of blood in your cough. Just a small speck. As Ronald is going forward, Cameron and Josh are in the back. Fred and Emily are keeping going. And yeah, you guys keep trudging through. And you get very close. You are even closer now, and we're kind of going over the same process. So Ron, I need a driving roll from you. Just one this time.
Oh, 3?
Okay, that is...
Gonna do a wheelie over them.
Yeah, there's
Fred
like
needs to take driving lessons from.
There's like you kind of get the car kind of gets a bump of speed all of a sudden, and you do manage to get past these zombies.
I find the nitro button next to the steering wheel.
So yeah, Josh and Cameron, throughout this, I do need you to do me another dodge roll, as you were still, even up to this point, fighting off some...
Hard success.
Okay. So I just need one from you, Josh, as well. $65. And was yours a hard, Cameron, did you say?
Yes, it was hard.
Okay.
This is what, dodge?
Dodge, yeah.
So that's just a regular. That's exactly perfect. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you two are fine, and you managed to stay on as well through this massive burst as well, and yeah, you guys are pretty much straight free. You are the other side of town. As you're driving by, you see the school bus. And as you get out of town, the radio is starting to actually work a bit in the car, like it's not as static. And Fred's probably being Fred, and even though he's probably tweaking with it. And yeah, so I need Kathy to do me another con roll, please, Kathy.
What kind of a museum do they keep paintings in?
66 is a pass.
Okay, so you guys keep going, and as you get further out, you're getting closer to another one of the cities. You keep going. There's one of the cities. You keep going, and as you get closer, you start hearing, "Repeat. The president has declared disaster area. All villains are urged to stay inside and wait for rescue teams. The station will continue to broadcast as long as possible. Top scientists have that the dead are somehow coming back. In the immediate vicinity of citizens are urged to stay away from them. Not family or friends. They will kill you and eat you." And then there's like a weird crack in the background. "God, help! Oh, Jesus! Ah!" And the broadcast cuts off. But it seems to be a rolling broadcast, so it just repeats. And the same cut out bits, as you're getting closer to the town, the city.
The source of broadcast, is that where what we're approaching?
You assume so. Is that as it started to get more prevalent the closer you get?
We're local enough to know whether we're driving toward Cleveland or Columbus, say.
Yeah,
we see smoke rising up in the distance.
You see smoke rising up in the distance.
Right. Okay.
But I will point out, as you guys went by, you did see the turned over school bus that had a few bodies lunging out, blood all over the place, and an ominous glow coming out of it. But you were just continuing on. So
we are turning sharply Right. And away from the access between the source of the contagion and the place we just left.
Okay, so as you continue, it takes you, you're going that way, and Kathy starts to cough, but she can't hide this cough, though. She can't hide it, and eventually blood splatters onto the windshield.
Has Fred seen anyone turn before?
Fred and Emily would have seen people turn. Yes.
That does not look good. Kathy, have you been bitten?
She was bitten. We know how the movie goes.
I'm fine.
No, but did they scratch you? Did they take a bite out of you?
I'm fine.
Fred, she just, one of them grabbed her, but I pulled her right off.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Pick a target. Fred, Emily, or Ronald.
I turn to Ron and I say, but Ron.
Baby.
I think they got my ankle.
You can do me roll. Ron, I need a dodge, but with a disadvantage because
love. Okay, so I have a 55. I rolled a 50, but I have to roll again. 40.
Okay. And Kathy, what did you get?
I got a 22.
Okay, I just need to, because you have different stats. Okay, so you have a hard success. And Ron's is a regular, I'm guessing.
Just a regular.
So yeah, Kathy will lunge and bite Ron's throat out.
Oh!
But Ron, you're reluctantly still going as blood's like. Kathy is turning. Kathy is saying words, but it's becoming groans.
Ron.
No.
Ron, I need a drive roll, but with the biggest disadvantage in the world.
Ron's still driving better than Fred entered.
First roll, 24.
Oh.
So, Jesus, Fred. Second roll, 49. Still a success, Fred. Third roll, 84 at last.
Okay. So, Josh, what were you saying?
I was going to say I've been waiting for it. So the second I see blood start to splatter in the cab and we start swerving, I'm jumping out of the back.
Okay, you're jumping out. So I just need a dex roll from you because you were jumping out a bit further back.
I got an 09 out of 80. So I do a backflip in the air and I land on the ground.
Okay.
Stick.
Cameron, as you were in the back, would you have followed Josh as you were going out, or would you have stayed for that entire process?
If I saw him, I would take action similar to him too. So once he jumped out, then I would jump out.
Okay, do me a dex roll as well.
The hard success. No, regular success.
Okay, so you and Josh are off the truck as the truck is going to literally crash into a tree. Fred and Emily, which Fred can roll for Emily as well. I need a dodge roll, basically.
Okay, Emily has rolled oh crap. Wow, that's a 100. That's did Emily just get ejected through what's left of the
I will describe what happened after we see what your roll.
Okay, my roll. Let's see. Come on, bring another 100 so we can go together. Oh, hey, close. 93.
Okay, so yeah, as the car impacts, Kathy goes flying out. Kathy's zombified corpse is flying. Ronald kind of gets wedged in the car anyway, as it will tip over. Emily goes flying and gets impaled. on just a tree.
Emily.
And Fred, you kind of looking for her and you go, but your stomach gets caught on a bit of glass and it slices right through and your intestines just drip out behind you as you disembowel yourself. And that was the car crash. Joshua and Cameron.
I picked Cameron up because I landed better than she did. She didn't land so well. I said,
Jesus.
I've been preparing for this my whole life. People said I was an idiot for watching all those movies.
Well, what do we do?
We find a place where we can barricade ourselves, but we got to find food and stuff to survive. Because it sounds like every place is turned into this. The military will eventually get rid of all of these people.
So where are you two? Are you guys? You've just seen the crash, by the way.
Right. I mean, if
Well,
there's no
over
cars
there.
around, I guess it's Shank's pony for us, right?
You will actually see Kathy's corpse is crawling around.
Goldfinger.
God damn it, Kathy!
Well, is there woods all around us? Or?
Yeah, you can literally run into the woods.
We got to run into the woods.
Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so do me dex rolls to both of you.
On and on it goes. I got a 13.
Regular success.
Okay, so yeah, you guys swiftly get through. You hear a few noises, but you continue, and eventually you kind of bump into like the outskirts of another town, but there's only a few buildings. Like there's a taller building. It looks like maybe even like an office building out here. So it's people operate out here. And instantly, as you two kind of make yourself like noticed, you don't see anyone, but you do hear a voice coming from a fire exit door going, "Quick, come in here, quick.
Let's go.
Quick." And as you guys go in, the door closes and he takes you up to the top. This man, he takes you up and says, some more survivors. Thank God there's some people. Hopefully the government will help us out. It can't be.
Have we been able to make a phone call? Tell people that we're out here.
Yeah, we have a makeshift radio up here and we've managed to get some contact. And apparently there is meant to be a military strike at some point.
It's just a military strike.
Yes.
Like they're gonna drop a bomb?
Pretty much, yes.
We're kind of fucked then.
We're on a roof.
No. They're sending a helicopter.
Oh, thank God. When did they say they'd be here?
Before the strike. So, but it's the waiting game. And actually,
Do you know
guys,
how far this is spread?
not countrywide. I think statewide at least.
Jesus.
Well, it was a shitty state.
And as you're led up here, they've kind of cleared this office block. There's a good 40 people up here.
Oh, okay.
There's a good 40
We're not all
people.
getting out on a helicopter.
No, some of them look ill. Not like they're going to turn, but some of them are elderly, and you know that some of these people aren't going to be leaving here. So you just got to hope that you guys are the lucky ones to get on that helicopter. And looking out into you do see there's like a horde of zombies just walking by. And you will also notice the hollowed out body of Mark walking around. Fred is crawling along with Kathy. Ronald you won't see Ronald. He's too caught up in the car. But you see all these corpses going by, and you both just don't know what the future holds for you. And that is the end of our movie, ladies and gentlemen. A tale of terror and zombies. We've all heard this tale before, but this one ended slightly different. Anyway, I've been your curator, and join me next time for Ancient Midget Nazi Zombies.
Our players included Holly Buteau, David Gasway, Morgan Llewellyn, Stuart Lively, and myself with Josh Harwood as the keeper of the secrets. We have a Discord server where you can chat with our other members. You can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. There's a link below. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with the show are provided almost entirely by our patrons. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. If you'd like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 or $2 a month helps us a lot. There's a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.